There's no doubt that Gilmore Girls was Scott Patterson's star-making show, but he's just as good in Sullivan's Crossing, and his two roles are similar in the best way possible. Patterson is one of the main actors in the Sullivan's Crossing cast, and he plays Harry Sully Sullivan. Sullivan's Crossing is based on the novel series by Robin Carr, who also wrote the Virgin River books, and centers on Maggie Sullivan, Morgan Cohen, a neurosurgeon who flees to her hometown in Nova Scotia following workplace legal troubles. There, she finds unexpected romance with former lawyer, Cal Jones, Chad Michael Murray, and reconnects with her estranged father, Patterson Sully. The romantic drama series first premiered on Canada's CTV in March 2023, before making a splash in the US when it was released on the CW 7 months later. It continues to be a hugely popular series, with Sullivan's Crossing Season 4 set to premiere in 2026. But if that date sounds far away, you should definitely check out Patterson's OG cozy series, Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls Luke is similar to Scott Patterson's Sullivan's Crossing character. Luke and Lorelai talking at the diner on Gilmore Girls. In Sullivan's Crossing, Sully definitely isn't a ray of sunshine, but beneath his gruff exterior is an incredibly kind man with a big heart. This definitely sounds like Patterson's curmudgeonly diner owner character, Luke Danes, in Gilmore Girls. Sully prides himself on being a simple guy, and is one of several Sullivan's Crossing characters who doesn't own a cell phone. He'd certainly be right at home in Luke's diner, as Luke has a strict no cell phones policy. Luke also hates small talk, change of any kind, and rarely likes to open up about his feelings. But, like Sully, Luke is one of the kindest souls in his town. Luke's relationship with Lorelai sees him doing anything and everything to make her happy, though his generosity is not just limited to the love of his life, as Luke is the ultimate father figure to Lorelai's daughter Rory, certainly more than her biological dad, Christopher. When Maggie comes back into Sully's life, the time they've lost becomes very apparent to him, and Luke feels similarly when he first meets his daughter, April. Of course, Luke was never estranged from April, as for 12 years he never knew she existed, but he's determined to be there for her. Patterson definitely set the bar for playing small-town grumps who are secretly big softies. While Luke may not have as dark a past as Sully, they're definitely cut from the same cloth, and it's easy to imagine these two going fishing together. Luke is an integral part of Gilmore Girls' small-town setting. Luke and Lorelai stand in a hay maze in Stars Hollow in Gilmore Girls. Sully may not be enthusiastic about much, but he wears his love for his town of Timberlake, Nova Scotia, on his sleeve. Small-town living and community are the beating heart of Sullivan's Crossing, which is what makes it such a cozy show. Meanwhile, Patterson's Gilmore Girls is considered the gold standard of cozy series, and is so warm and inviting that it's a TV show you can't watch just once. Rewatching Gilmore Girls feels like coming home, and many fans wish the show's setting of Stars Hollow, Connecticut, were a real place thanks to its folksy charm. Luke Danes may not be an active participant in Stars Hollow's many town festivals, but he prides himself on being a pillar of the community he was born and raised in, attending every town meeting. Like the Sullivan's Crossing campground in Timberlake, Luke's diner is a fixture of Stars Hollow, and Luke wouldn't have it any other way. Complicated family relationships are at the heart of both Sullivan's Crossing and Gilmore Girls. Luke and Jess face off in Gilmore Girls. Much of the drama in Sullivan's Crossing stems from Maggie and Sully's fractured relationship, and it wouldn't be nearly as effective without Cohen and Patterson's committed performances. Of course, Patterson was more than equipped for the role, as Gilmore Girls is all about tumultuous family units. Lorelai and Rory's mother-daughter relationship in Gilmore Girls couldn't be more different than what Sully has with Maggie, but, like the Sullivan's Crossing protagonist, Lorelai also has parental trauma. She may not be as estranged from her parents as Maggie is from Sully at the start of the show, but Lorelai initially wants little to do with Richard and Emily Gilmore. Luke Danes isn't at the heart of Gilmore Girls' central family conflict, but he's still got complications of his own, which come to the surface in a major way when his rebellious nephew Jess comes to live with him in Season 2. Their dynamic is much more comedic than what we see in Sullivan's Crossing, but there's still real tension there.